I stream daily, almost daily on twitch.tv/Kanister_MTG, so be sure to visit that if you would like to catch some of my live content. I mean, it's not a particularly great hand, but I guess I'll keep. And by not a particularly great one, I mean no beans. What are my triumphs? I could fetch Jatora. Is that normal? Jatora, that's all colors. To dash Ragavan, I guess a bind. So probably should have played tapped Fountain turn 1. Not even playing Obosh, yeah, it sure looks like an Obosh deck, but... What an opening that was. Field of Ruin, Seasoned Pyromancer. Field of Ruin, I don't know, bros. Weird Emerald Titan. It's a Beans Time Warp deck. I'm a floater. So I guess I get... I don't know. Forest. Okay. Maybe I should force that. Prairie stream time. You'll end up getting all 3 anyways, yeah, exactly. How am I today? Pretty good, thanks for asking. Demolition Field. So, not revealing Lorien. More effective in Pioneer, yeah, like against Mono Green Devotion, sounds nice. I definitely should have forced the Cleansing Wildfire, that was so bad of me. I'll Island Cycle now. Get Xander's Launch. I do have 2 Endurance in my deck to shuffle those back. It's so far failing to draw Cascaders, and also, why is my opponent... Okay, Omnath is good. Kinda good. We need beans, yeah, definitely. Why does my opponent have 7 cards in hand, though? Slow chance I'll commandeer anything good. I don't know, maybe they play the One Ring. They probably will have on their removal, but that way they don't activate then. Oh, they do, because they play lands. Okay, I'll find the tokens. I mean, definitely my mistake on not forcing the Cleansing Wildfire, which I had mana for, but this was like an extremely pathetic game. Granted, if I kept a Cascade or a Beans, I think, then like as a mono red deck, then they just would roll over and die, but it doesn't seem like they play anything that's particularly worth countering or commanding. Where Fury, the one spot against, yeah, where Fury would actually be useful, but a lot of time warp. Mono red deck could never beat an enchantment. Yeah, I mean that's true. Commander seems just bad. I don't know what they could play. Like maybe they do play the ring. I don't know. Do you think they are a ring deck? Maybe I won't saddle these Force of Vigor for Sagas. I could do that. It did seem like Murderous Cat is kinda blank. Or Solitude. Are there 71 cards in your deck? Yeah, I accidentally registered 2 fountains. It was clean 70. Oh wow. Meow meow. Force of Vigor for the blood when they don't play. Bro, literally read chat and you'll get your answer. Play 2 Force of Vigor. Alright, this hand, this one is gonna win. It's the Beanstalk meta, all a giant psyop. Shouldn't we just be cascading to Rhinosaur Living End? Well, not necessarily. Oh no, drew a basic, that's so unlucky. No I co ty kurwa nazwiesz, kolego? What's gonna be your name? What the hell? No! I mean, I guess that makes the second Ardent play kinda bad. Unless... Since I removed my upkeep stop, I have been punished like 4 times for forgetting I don't have the upkeep stop, so... Here we go. They can respawn it, sorcery speed only, but I removed my upkeep stops to play faster recently, and now, well, I'm playing faster. Still, I mean, I get to play an Omnath and I have beans. Why are people calling it beans instead of beanstalk? Yeah, it's a different thing entirely. Like it's weird. They did name Omnath. Alright, it's fine. You can have that upkeep, but not your upkeep.
1 year canny
That upkeep is actually the worst one for double queuing. Kinda. In a way. Tristan _ Clash, thank you for 1 year of canny pogging. Why did they name Omnath? Would they use what a terrible play. Incredible that I lost that first game, honestly, because their deck and their strategy doesn't seem particularly inspiring, but oh well. Yeah, I guess I'm working on making it so that I don't actually get Wheels of the North, nice. Host by my upkeep stop anymore. I have too many cards. Also, this little guy is gonna be attacking for 5. Nice name with the Omnath Stonebrain buddy. Flipped 4 Jomnath consecutive? No, it's they are Stonebrained. Guess I can shock because I can play Binding. So maybe should play Plains, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Is Sharded plus play a combination? Sure. No, not a shock. Oh kurwa. Alright, that's worth keeping in mind, and you're gonna have all 4 forces. Commandeering that doesn't do... I guess you already have 4 forces. Since they don't seem to play targets for my removal, I'll just cycle end of turn. Cycle, draw 4 rather. Gigancestral cycle. I guess it is time for the Eagles. Go Eagles, go. What does it do? Free. ETB, creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain first strike, nice. Imagine my opponent going forest back to nature. Also, how many islands they have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Would hurt, but would be winnable still. I mean, it would be an issue, it would be a big issue. I can endurance them back at least, that's like what I can do in my deck. Tristan is living in brain, just play Timeless Dragon. Yeah, it seems better. Let's cycle Lorin revealed. Don't have mana for the Time Warp. You can play Prairie Stream for the lulz. Discard. How many more? Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Discard Vigor, Subtlety. Alright, Fouled Fountain, I don't know. Bros, my fields are gonna get so ruined soon. I'm gonna have no mana at all. It begins. Also, I left like no double blue up with Subtlety in hand that I could cast for 4 mana, but doesn't matter. Playing fast is probably higher EV than looking at the colors my lands produce, and my opponent provides me with that anyways. Then I have another boil. So let's not F6, I guess. We're playing Tristan's List, almost. I accidentally added double Hallowed Fountain to my deck. Let's cycle Time Warp. And let's cycle another Time Warp. They named Time Warp. I could actually struggle, maybe. Anti-ball tech, yeah. Did I play a land? I think I did. think the prairie stream is for the so-called lulz. Green, black, red, white, blue. I don't know if they play Sagas. I mean, they play Misha's Research Desk and they play Stone of Eric Maniac. They surely do. Okay, we found Endurance with the Triggeros, so we Endurance. We will actually lose to Beware, yeah. Look at me losing right now. What if you draw a BTL target of beans, stuff like then? I don't know, what if you like trip over and hit your head on your desk and you start bleeding and there is no one else at home to call the ambulance for you? Just die, like tough luck, bro. Like shit happens sometimes. It's not everything is so easy. Seems like the Time Warp Wincon is capable of working, which is nice. And the convenience provided by Ardent Playa Exalted Triggers is actually pretty funny, but it's pretty cool. How might I beat it with Amulet Titan? You probably just... I mean, the Time Warp seems kinda like a thing that you could plan for. You could have a plan with the Focal also. Win faster. Simple. Do you have more answers to Boil? No. Does Elesh not do anything against them? It has 7 toughness. Do they have any ATBs? I guess Seasoned Pyro. 7 toughness against Stonebrain. But interact for 0 mana and draw from it. No, you have to play the beans, it's not for 0 mana. Anything is bad? And Binding seemed kinda bad. Force of Vigor didn't seem particularly Giga great either, but they finally draw a Saga at will. Solitude to stabilize, not die to the lack of life gain. I mean, Leyline Binding kinda stinks, maybe. I don't know if Leyline Binding versus Elesh, who wins that. Let's go with Elesh. Seems like a proactive play is fine against their deck. Cory played the deck yesterday to an impressive 0-3 drop. Złej baletnicy, rąbka u spódnicy. And Holy Heat Fury, nice. Great Misha's Research Desk deck. I probably will just play Jatora. Seems impossible to get avoided Field of Ruin. I'll fetch end of turn anyways. What I prevent if I play fetch, I prevent a... Oh, but I keep a Taplan in hand. I would prevent a Cleansing Wildfire being cast if they need to cantrip. Unnerve the desk. Saga Heat, okay. Let's put the minimal amount of islands in play. Maybe better to play Teferi this turn, because I wanted Teferi minus anyways next turn, so I get an extra +1. Because I want to bounce the Saga. Seen a Timur version of this deck that looks really good. Do you have a list? Stonebrain, okay. I'm happy I have not Teferi. Also, they didn't play the Urza Saga even. So do they name Time Warp or Beans now? Time Warp, okay. So probably don't want 4 beans in play. So we're gonna stop at 2. I do not, I have seen it on Twitter. Are you able to uncover the tweet? Or is it not available? So probably avoiding playing the first beans. I mean, I guess I still have endurance to shuffle back my deck, so honestly I could. I will see well how the situation develops. I float. Forest question mark. Oh, that's a forest. I didn't notice it. See, color blindness strikes again. They probably splash for back to nature. Why not Teferi bounce player? Why would I bounce the player? Do you have my Teferi die to Fury to overdraw, or like any other specific reasons like that you have in mind? Wanted to keep my Teferi useful versus Boil, just seems good all around. I gave them a sorcery, speed, usable mana. A little bit bad. Was supposed to do at beginning of combat. We should get Scarlet Foundry, then I would have more Boil protection. A friend of mine played that Temurless versus Das one and it wasn't close, okay. Alright, Mr. Bambino. I mean, 60 cards, so like maybe it has an advantage in this way, but it doesn't seem like the cards match up particularly well against the one I'm playing right now. Honestly. And you just, in general, you have no binding. Like, you don't have removal, right? And Fury is not a particularly great card. I think it's like only great when your opponent cooperates and plays into it. Bosch and Roll said he talked to a member of Play Design at a Command Fest. Said Beans was just supposed to be blue-green Sagan post uncommon, not a constructed card. It sure looks like one, so makes sense. Padrizza's pretty insane. Streamer Beans greater than ring. Yeah. I mean, Beans is like ring, but also like Ren at the same time. And ring is just like ring. I personally think it's nice when uncommons like that see play. It is nice, yeah. Beans, check. Force of Negotiation, check. Solitude for the monkey, I guess, check. Oh no. Okay, sure, whatever. I don't know how I can beat that. Can't even search Zanders. What random cards would you play if you were missing the Set Adrift and 2 Commandeers from the side? I would just cut 4 cards from the deck. It's 70 cards in the main deck already, so...
He's a phenomenal control player.
Kenny Poggers.
Blue, white. Blue, white, John. Okay, good. No Set Adrift, sorry. Deck won't work. Move versus Meta is awful for blue-red, right? A question posed like this is hard to answer. Do you ask if my deck is bad versus Merktide? We'll see. If we resolve a Beans, it's gonna be a great matchup. If we don't, it's gonna be a bad matchup. Do I think it's the best Beans deck? No, I don't think that. Rather, like, I have not committed thought to an opinion like that. I have not formed it. Do I think this is the best Cascade deck? I think those are categories that are not necessarily useful. What would the best Beans deck would be doing? Probably winning the most. If I play player and they counterspell into iteration, it's bad for me. So since I only have one Cascade, I don't think I should play it. Might miss land drops too, or, you know, lock the iteration a little bit. Is Narset an effective card against your strategy? I would expect Narset to be pretty effective, yeah. Jendrek is playing blue-white Narset. We have Force of Negations to counter Narsets. Ooh, miss land drop, good. But it's not... Let's make them hold counterspell. So yeah, Jendrek is playing blue-white with Narset, and it's probably like pretty decent call. Since I hit a land, what reason is there for me to tap down? Unfortunately, I can't 3 mana character iteration. It seems weird that this deck is mostly 4 color rhinos without rhinos and like Time War to go to 70. Okay. Yeah, I guess it is pretty weird. It's not really 4 color rhinos, no. Well, but like the rhino difference is it's also just different. It is like a big difference. They shocked any Steam bands. Which probably means double counter spells in hand. They also have iteration, then passing is probably actually bad. If I play Playa now, I can just play Omnath on the next turn. And then continue playing the game. Spell Pierces, but that I'm not escaping throughout this game. Trading for a real counterspell is pretty nice. Now, the iteration, do I force with Time Warp? Probably. Since it's Murktide. I was mistaken. It's a Ragavan monkey. Time to hit Teferi. Salted, okay. They dash right now, they didn't dash the previous turn. Play Otawara. 3 mana, said Murktide. To get an Omnath. Less subtlety.
He's
Could
a
also play
phenomenal
into
control player.
Solitude. Probably Spell Pierce would be like the only issue, but it wasn't in their hand last turn. Unless they were tricky about it. Tarcisio Gotto, thank you very much for a 15 months of subbing. So probably Spell Pierce wasn't in their hand, because unless they were planning to do that, the Murktide the entire time. But I think they wouldn't want to do it like that. So I think Resolving Beans is better than Resolving Omnath. Can be certain they don't have Spell Pierce. I think there's a good degree of the thing that they don't. They might though, but yeah, they don't. Awesome. Probably pitch Omnatos. Probably pitch Omnatos like I think. Having more ways to draw seems better. Sparring Spike has the best list. I think it's like actually impossible for Aspiring Spike to have the best list, given that he's the most popular modern streamer. His list is gonna be most popular. Almost by definition. Because people will net deck him. And it's just so hard for him to actually like, people are gonna react to his list, right? They're gonna build in ways to beat him. So it can't be the best because it's the one that people react to. It's better playing with Play than Bloodbraid. Bloodbraid is an absolute junk meme. Terrible card. Pretty sure about that. Shadowless was good at the time, yeah. But was it the best? His, of course, it was Da Vinci's list. Let's not forget that. Thanks, Steve. Murderous Cat is pretty nice. Like, I didn't realize at first that Tristan had 3 Murderous Cat in his deck, but it's actually so nice. Do I really understand Spanish lyrics? Why really? Why would really understand them? I don't speak Spanish. But I also made no claim of understanding Spanish. Drag on. I don't speak Spanish and I have made no claims of ever speaking Spanish. No, Da Vinci, but we're talking about a different thing. Entirely. And by entirely I mean slightly, but you get the idea. You are playing another format than your opponent. Actually, no, we're playing modern, both of us. Commandeer seems bad. Against Murktide. Do you agree, chat? Subtlety, rather bad. Probably want to skip it. I have so many answers for Murktide itself. It's actually like absolutely like not an issue. Like I have what? 14 Murktide removal. 4 Force of Negation seems good. If I have card advantage, Bring to Light seems not like the angle I want to play with at all. 2 Time Warps, probably keep the 2 anime ones. Don't care for Commandeer, maybe want Subtlety over Time Warp. Probably just better to have Subtlety over Time Warp, given how Murktide plays. Against Blood Moon we're okay. Murktide won Sunday's challenge. Murktide is a fine deck, yeah. Did Johnster create Valky Cascade? Many people fairly immediately played Valky and Cascade. We're building a specific version with it with Johnster on the stream, which was less extreme than some of the more extreme lists with Commandeer later on. First time I've seen Valky Cascade, it was on Doomwick's stream, I think. He was playing the Jund Cascade spells though, and it was a Jund deck. Dostron Feast on this deck. I have 4 Force of Negation, 4 Commandeer. As far as the Tron matchup, like I have to imagine that with 4 Commandeer and the Time Warp finish, it actually can be fine. Because once I get Beans into play, I'll actually just counter my opponent's stuff. This is a mole. Okay, this is a key. Put back Force. Prairie Stream them. So 4 Commandeer against Tron, that actually shows them. And we have 4 Force of Vigor against Amulet. So we have many tools. Preordain. Can't fetch Jatora with Lorien, which I would want to get, so... Can get Zanders, and I have no green, or Sparad, and I have no black for my Murderous Cat. No choice, I guess. You don't have blue-black. I guess I'll fetch black, try to kill their threats. Next turn I can cut the DCR. Steam Vents, wow, how unlucky. No upkeep stop once again. Alright, whatever, resolve this. Show me what you've got. Probably bad because I give them a Surveil. Mystical Dispute entered the exile zone. Solid. I still like cut before AI, that's what I said. That I should have cut. Up the Beanstalk that I can't play because I fetched the wrong triumph and then drew Steam Vents. Unlucky. Play your Murktide now, brother. I'll show you. Opponent actually playing Murktide, but they exile the dispute, so they don't have it. Maybe they have another one, but if they don't, then it's so good. I like after to play around Dash Dragavan. Okay, sub on sub. Sub for sub. Let's try a green source and we just win. So I bottom my subtlety. Also ditch Spell Snare. So probably their hand is like 3 red cards, 3 red removal. Forest, don't even have to pay Blythe for the patch land, that's so good. Ooh, Eagles of the North for the next turn, that's so good. Two life Dismember. Eagles of the North. Bold face. Yeah. Where does Eagles of the North rank on your 6 mana free flyer tier list? It's pretty bad. 10th place. Are the Bears for Lulus are actually good? I mean, it's just a planes, right? But triggers beans sometimes, and I happen to draw and cast it already a few times, which is funny. Guess bouncing binding is cheaper, but I tapped all my whites to bounce the beans, so mistake. Don't want to lose life down to 10 because 10 is better for both survival. Eagles of the North. What's the Pegasus? Pegasus Guardian. That's some Pauperos play Blubble, I think. I think counter spells is the best way versus big mana decks. I think Commandeer is the best cards against Tron. And Subtlety is the best card against Titan, I guess, so fair. And like having the Time Warp as a finisher, right? Having a finisher instead of Furies that are useless. I think Fury is a trap, kinda. Why did I fetch? I didn't mean to, whatever. Because Fury is like good against some decks, but it's even against against most decks it's only good when your opponent lets it be good. Oh, Narset, solid. Narset into Unholy Heat actually puts them in the game. Damn. Do I play the Fari? Yeah. But if you have Subtlety, Commandeer, and Force, then you can cover any spell on the stack. So like if you draw enough cards, it's good enough to beat anyone. Oh, that's a good draw. Alright, I guess we win now. Yeah, like so like if anyone puts something on the stack, it's either gonna be non-creature or creature, right? By definition. So if you can cover that, then should be fine. Fury would be good here. Yeah. Like Fury has some moments, but opening hand wise is really bad. Or like the first 5 turns, I think. I think 5 mana Fury is solid. But most of the issues can also be solved by Solitude, the ones that Fury solves. Mulliganos. Put back Prairie Steam. We won. Oh shit. We lost. GG. Giant Catacombs, Orcish Bowmasters. What's that all about? Mr. Simmer, have you raised any girls to this song when you were in primary school? I don't recall being particularly interested in women when I was in primary school. So I think the answer is gonna be no. When revealed could draw 4 next turn. I would prefer not to do that because of the Orc army token being a must over there. Is a bit of an issue. That's what, Shock Typhoon? What the hell? The problem because I get attacked for 5. Maybe I could jump. Let's jump. Life points seem better. Let's just simply fly the ring to Mordor. Bros. This is a tempo deck. Tempoing me. Commandeer. Right, play the One Ring pre-combat. WTF, bros, he didn't play the One Ring pre-combat. Are they ghosting? So one card, I guess I can't draw anything. I don't know what's in my opponent's deck. Bring to Light seems terrible. Force of Negation so-so. Commandeer so-so. I like how 5 minutes ago you didn't know what this member is for. Yeah, Orcish Bowmaster certainly looks like a target for it. Probably has Narcedal Sholdred, sure. I don't care about Sholdred at all. Probably won't have Commandeers against the blue deck. Just have the forces. Instant speed deck. Commandeer seems really bad. You can cycle. I'm not sure Commandeer belongs to the main deck. Yeah. Maybe it doesn't. Let's fetch around Shadow of Doubt. Who knows what those people are gonna do. This is the blue-black anti-beans deck. Yeah, Shark Typhoon seems like the beans dominator. It seems like a Grixis control deck. Or a blue-black control deck. I don't know about what to think about the Triumph. Try to, okay. Could be the Faden build. What's a Faden build? Sounds made up. Narset snaps and burying inquiries. That sounds giga made up. The point where it's probably true at that point. Narset and Bowmaster, such a combo. I mean, I can't lose anymore, so I don't care what my opponent's deck is about. Well, maybe I can. I was so right about Bean Killer. I just waited a few more hours for Griefbahn would get the trophy first. Snapcaster Flame of Anor. Can't kill Teferi, so it's steal 5. Draw 2, okay. As expected, crushed all Beans decks and lost Trophy Match to Scam, throwing absolute nuts in games 2 and 3. Well, I'm feeling properly crushed. Burning Inquiry. Burning Inquiry is funny. My opponent is playing Counterspell, they're playing just like a more normal control deck, it seems like. Yeah, it's a different deck. Probably shouldn't have binded. Bound. I'm open to Narset, like Days and Doing, if that's something that's in my one's deck now. Sure. Moridelush. Bean Killer. Any Bean Killers in the chat?
He's a phenomenal control player.
So I shouldn't actually shuffle. Because I have better odds of drawing the Time Warp right now if I don't shuffle. Because Beanstalk is gonna be next to my Time Warps, yeah. When you advise on Lothar, did you advise making Eagles the worst one because of Solo Dude? No, I didn't.
He's a phenomenal control player.
55555555.
Esther wins, how curious. Also, Sedekrim, thank you very much for the subs there. We need Reliquary Tower. In fact, we do not need Reliquary Tower. We're perfectly fine without it. You need Joe. Who's Joe? I've noticed you aren't playing bad card. Have you considered playing bad card? I haven't. No Bowmasters. The very first. I counterspell. Congrats. I hope you are happy with yourself. What's the deal with the mana base? Is the Sulfur Falls actually like proper? So weird. Keep the fetch, cycle Lorien so we can play Omnaths with fetch land next turn. Damn, we won. No Bowmasters? I actually won. What a weird deck. Xenoone always plays some like funny combo decks. Glimpse of Tomorrow, Omniscience Atraxa, Glorious Vengeance, like some funny stuff, and now he's like playing the most boring control deck and it doesn't even seem particularly good either. It's just kinda surprising. I guess I could die to Subtlety. Counterspell's fine. Not trading damages, no point. I don't win by trading damages. In fact, I lose by trade damages. Flame of Anor too. Okay. Keeping up with the card advantages. Flooding. Maybe play Solitude now. Omnath too much into... Omnath next turn into Memory Deluge Flashback. Prairie Stream. Peak Prairie Stream. Come on. But resolving the Solitude is really good. Can attack with it, gain some life back. And I'm not on the back foot. Shoulder, no, hui. We are on the back foot. I take that back. I don't care about Shoulderhead. Well, I don't. Commandeer wise, if we go back to the context of my phrase, we do have plenty of removal for Sheoldred to draw into, so. Da Vinci only cares about weird bad decks and peace sign emoji. That is honestly true. Unlucky. So when I said I won, I meant it literally. Soon we will. Bro, not even flashing back Memory Deluge. I guess it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana protecting Sheoldred. That's a spell. I think I played just 2. Alright. No. Target player doesn't. Oh no, I have 2 beans. Fuck. Doesn't actually work anymore. So I need to play Misty Rainforest to fetch the second Black Source and draw Dismember. I think other than that we are dead. My opponent's deck seems really bad, by the way. No cap. No beans. We have been lifted up the beanstalk. I guess. Ha ha ha. Ha. Can you pretend to go down some stairs? How would I do that? Opponent. Have I not seen Austin Powers? I actually haven't. So I have no idea. Uncommon creature. Non-red. 1 or 2 mana.
Why take the stairs when I could take the escalator? Why take the escalator when I'm going to perfectly disconnect? I know what? I'll take the elevator.
Yeah. Two triumphs non-jaunt. Spara and the other one. Austin Powers extended the belief that English people have terrible teeth another 20 years. Any English people in the chat? How are your teeth? Turn 2, I counterspell. No matter what happens, no matter where, no matter what gets put on the stack. I tap 2 and I counterspell. That's all I do. Ringster. No commandeer for me. GG. Game is over. Unless they draw 2 and then free this turn and they actually are at 10 cards with Menamo and I'm kind of fucked. We'll see. Will they have a counterspell? Probably. Probably they will counterspell literally everything I play from now on. I counterspell. Fucking nerd, bros. I take it back. I don't think we won. I think we actually lost. Maybe the One Ring is actually fine in Modern. It's pretty fine, yeah. Już wybierz tę kartę, nie? Zrzuć to fetcha. Kumplu. Damnation też może być. Subtlety. Wonder what's their plan for winning the game before dying for their ring. They're gonna play another ring. Don't you remember how it works? Legend rule the OG one. I forgot. I actually bottom. Because this can happen, yeah. So I have 9 card versus 2. But I'm feeling greatly favored. Is there any Serenity kind of card in Modern? There is a card called... what's this called? Back to Nature, yeah, that's it. Canistro, this deck sucks. Which one? The opposing one? No need to be this harsh. So I'm gonna win this, and my opponent's deck is really impressive. In a bad way. Okay. We lost. Co se leci? BLT seems bad as always. Solitude seems kinda bad. Cut 2, Omnav seems kinda bad. I'll probably don't want dismembers. Why is this deck playing 3 triumphs? Yeah. I said that drift is too bad in general. If I put the ring on the top of their deck, they're just gonna replay it. That seems pretty bad. Dismember seems kinda okay versus the Bowmaster. Yes, but I just kinda... So much versus the Bowmaster. Maybe Dismembers over Subtleties. But Subtlety being blue pitches to Commandeer. 4 Warp is kinda stinky too. But pitches to Commandeer. So it's fine. Yeah, 4 Time Warp, 4 Commandeer. Most sane deck list. I'm not sure if Fire Ice is better than Dismember, actually. Or rather, that Dismember is better than Fire Ice. This is the guy who I stole deck list from. I should add, I did try Fury a bit after Spike's deck blew up. I think it's pretty bad and not what you want to be doing in these decks. Just way too easy to have it stranded in your hand. It also leads to you playing clunky cards like Fire Ice over Dismember or Dead Gone. So, you didn't say... It's bad, but clunky. Clunky. Last time people main decked Commandeer, we had the most broken modern deck ever on our hands. Well, probably the last time people main decked Commandeer was when people main decked Commandeer and they just cut it a day after because they realized how stupid of an idea that is, but... Yeah, Fire Ice is... It's not that good against Bowmaster, it's fine. But it's good to have a reasonably low cost. Okay, we won. Beans resolved. Okay, we didn't win. Lurien. What if you just wouldn't cascade and you just played Beans and Ring and normal cards? Wouldn't that be a reasonable way to build your Magic the Gathering deck? Spammer doubles as removal versus Scam and Rhino, so I kinda get his point. Yeah. Fire Ice doubles as removal versus Scam and whatever else, right? So... Deck looks like you wanted to play Folklore but can't afford Halfling in the Ring. Why? Like, Folklore is just cards. Just play them. I don't know if I would say that Fire Ice is important. But it just matches up well against Bowmaster. Because it's not a great card by any means, it is kind of a shit card. I should have upkeep killed it, probably. Although if they play Bowmasters and I Subtlety and they Bowmasters back, I actually kill the entire Orc army. Sunken Hollow is a classic in this deck. It's because of Lorin Revealed. It actually makes sense to play one in blue-black, I think. Fire Ice was the best Fury enabler from the other version. Yeah, sure. But like, again, there's like various reasons to play the card. Dawaj już się nie zesraj, ziomeczek, no przegrałeś. Dobieram 3 karty za każdym zagraniem. No zajebiście, pass priority, yeah. I figured. If you play the One Ring, I won't even commandeer because it's not worth it. Because I have to pitch my subtlety. But it's also so funny. And like subtlety, that's like one way to lose is when I draw with the beans. Okay, I guess shoulder it or something. Screenshot? No. I mean, I just cast my card. It's not really screenshot worthy. It's out of 2 Dismember over 2 Solitude. I think we can go to 0 Solitude. Omnath still is a way to gain life. Maybe play Omnath. I don't know, more Omnath. Or maybe not play more Omnath. You cast a card but didn't post a screenshot to Twitter. Did you really cast a card? Yeah, I actually did. Why the heck is there Eagles of the North in my deck, I wonder? After casting it 3 times this challenge, this prelim. I'm wondering, what is really its place? What is really its purpose? I don't know. Preordain. Alright, if my opponent doesn't have a spell piece or a force of negotiation, then we win. Also, I could have forced a preordain, but it doesn't seem worthwhile. I can't even fetch Grixis with the Windswept Heath. Force of negation. Cool. No, no, not the Scalding Tarn into blue spreading seas. Sure. Seas have been spread. Don't have black for Murderous Cat now, though. So I guess I'll get Godless Shrine. Can't fetch Xanders. Or Steamers. I can fetch red with this. Wait, what? No, there's Sacred Foundry, okay. Almost got mod. I didn't seem to have creatures earlier. I don't think I should pay 2 life. Guess. Exalted, by the way. Should I cycle the Time Warp? No, it doesn't seem too beneficial. Just redraw. No. Do they not play Sauron's Ransom anymore? They play Archmage's Charm instead. Seems like Sauron's Ransom is not present, though hasn't shown up in any of the games. No more forces. I think Commandeer is actually pretty optimistic unless against Tron. Will I be dressing up as my favorite planeswalker for Halloween? Excuse me, but Seto is not a planeswalker. Masterful tapping, by the way. Jesus, that was so bad. One black. This will settle the debate. I think the debate is more so that decks with counterspell are just typically better. You know, counterspell decks are typically better when going, no, not the Menamo. No daj tam kurwa Sholdred, siadaj, stawiaj. Actually, I'll draw 5. Sure. Draw 5, my friend. Draw 5, draw 5. We do have Xander, yeah. They're gonna dive the ring, trust, for sure. It's a matchup where beans are better than the ring. I think beans is... yeah. It was the mono red's Obosh deck from the first round. My great plan with Commandeer didn't work. Opponent does everything in their power to give you a chance, you think so? I don't think they entered particularly hard. Cat will drop blue cards. I only have one black source in play. That's Xander's launch, already tapped. Sage, I can't see what lands are in play. Brother, neither can I. Two of them have Spreading Seas on them too, for additional confusion. It's not trivial. So just stop randomly and then I'm like, oh snap, I can't cast XYZ DIY. Oh, so I need red and black mana and then we're gonna be saved. Oh, yeah, I see. Chad, I have to tell you, while the beans were strong, I've got the same vibes from this deck as always, 4-color vibes. So, you know, new card, new beans, whatever, but it's still the same deck, and I want nothing to do with it, actually. So, I'm gonna be back on Titaneros. Which has served me decently well.